What's going on, guys? Chris here, back again with another video for you guys today. In today's video, I want to be talking about the What If Team 2 promo, why certain things happen, why did stuff go down, what to come, FUD player days, 2-for-1 packs, guarantee player SBCs, all of that stuff. We'll be talking about what you guys can look at today on the Saturday as well with the What If Team 2 promo. So before we get into the video today, if you guys can just drop a like on it, and subscribe if you're new already, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Now, a little account update. I will tell you guys, I've been kind of doing pretty well over the last couple of days. We finally got back into like the trading grind, and we've made 600,000 coins over the last 2 days. Very, very nice return. Like some of the best ones here, we got like Sucre at 200k, we got Crespo at 225. We got Gattuso at 202. These were bought at like 180. We're making some really nice profit here. So we're already up to 3 million coins. We're kind of getting back up to that, 12 to 15 million ideally going into team of the season. And yeah, we've done a lot. We've made a lot of right calls on fodder as well. These Di Marias we bought today again at like 48k. They sold at 56. PKs, I was buying them at like 37, 38. Some of them were selling at 44, 45. They were doing very well. And now I've got a couple more cards that I have to sell, obviously, over the next like 7 to 10 hours. I will tell you guys, though, if you have bought fodder, if I were you, I would definitely take the coins before lightning rounds today. Even if you have to take the loss at like 500 coins a card, I don't mind that if I were you, because there's going to be another opportunity to get in on some of these cards, and what cards actually spiked yesterday on the Friday, you will be able to trade with them again today on the Saturday. So that's something I'll be looking at. So a guy that I really want you guys to look at today, in terms of fodder prices, every single time I've made money on this guy, Di Maria. All right, and what happens with Di Maria is great. Okay, there's always a time in the day, once or twice, where this guy absolutely spikes up. Like, it's a crazy spike as well. If you look right here, he goes on Thursday at 56, down to 48. He goes to 65. He literally goes up 16,000 coins on fluctuation because of, like, him getting put into so many solutions with the Messi SBC. That wasn't on the Thursday, but like the Prime Icon Player Pick SBC. He goes back to 56. He goes all the way to 60 that night. He drops all the way to 52. He rebounds to 57. He drops again to like 48, 49. He then rebounded. It doesn't show you right here, but there was like a 20-30 minute span where he hit 63,000 coins. And again, this is a great card that just absolutely spikes up in price. Another one that I saw today happen was Laporte. Laporte, Busquets, and Di Maria were the three that I specifically had seen fly up. Like, especially after the third lightning round, they absolutely spiked. So this guy was at like 49k. He goes all the way up to like 58, like that quickly. And why does it happen? Well, we talked about in our video a couple days ago on our YouTube channel. When you get into one of these like, solutions, all you need to do is get into a lot of different solutions when a lot of people are on the game. So like, for example, you look at a guy like Sancho here. Sancho would get put into not just one SBC, but 3 or 4 different SBCs, and you'd have so many people buying this card up because people are doing SBCs, right? That's one of the biggest things why the market is the way it is right now, and it's fodders galore, because a lot of people are just doing SBCs and not actually playing the game. So that's why you're seeing so much, return on investment when it comes to cards like this. Now, obviously right now it's 2:13 in the morning, so I don't expect these cards, to be that high right now, but I do expect as more people in the EU wake up and doing SBCs on a Saturday morning, these guys to trickle up a little bit in price. So I'm not really panic selling the 14 other cards that I have left to sell, because I think they're going to go back up a little bit more, and I can sell them obviously as I'm going to sleep. That is something I'd really be looking at. So like Sterling here would be a perfect example of somebody that, one, is going to get into so many solutions. He was just 69,000 coins. All of a sudden, he's down at 59. Obviously, that's an undercut, 6k lower. What will happen, though, is this guy's going to spike up because he's going to get put into like 5 different solutions. So fodder trading is incredible. I want you guys to get involved with it. Look at my last or 2 videos ago. I think it was when we showed you how to make millions of coins doing this sort of fodder trading. It's incredible. I wouldn't like long-term invest in fodder unless it's like 83s and 84s. That's something if I'm looking at, right now, 83s are kind of like at a 2 or 3 week low. 84s are down. I think, obviously, the only risk that you run here is that if you don't have an SBC that comes out, which we will have an SBC that comes out most likely, but if we don't, let's say, and you run the risk of holding these cards into next Friday, when the 2-for-1 packs are going to most likely come out during FUT player days, these guys are going to drop a lot. Fodder's going to absolutely get destroyed. Anything that's in packs is going to get destroyed with 2-for-1 packs. And what 2-for-1 packs were, and just kind of briefly explaining it to you guys, 2-for-1 packs is essentially if you go onto the store here, and you have, let's say, 100k, you will see 24 gold, 24 rares. The pack will show you 25 gold, 25 rare, and at the end of the pack, it'll give you a token. So you'll pay 100,000 coins for the pack, it's like you'll pay 100k for the pack, but then you'll also have a 100k pack in like your my pack section that you can redeem, and it's pretty much buying 200k packs for the price of one. And that's why the market, first of all, there's so many people that with coins they go and they rip packs of coins. I had a really bad experience with this back in FIFA 18. I spent 600,000 coins buying 12 100k packs. My best player was Dele Alli's gold card. I took a break for about a month after that because it's just a different part of my life, and it was a bad decision for me to do that. So if you guys are contemplating doing 2-for-1 packs, please do not do that. Please don't, because it could get really bad if you don't pack anything sick. Now, obviously, FUT player days, they released last year the Libertadores cards and like the Tevez and the Salvio and these sort of like boosted up cards. I don't know what they're going to release in this set because remember, What If Team 2 and FUT Birthday, which is going to be in mid-March, there's going to be a pack filler promo, and that's what FUT player days is going to essentially be. These What If Team 2 cards, they go out of packs on Wednesday, so they avoid the Thursday supply, which is very interesting. We're going to talk about that in another video. But, they're going to end the promo on Wednesday. They're going to tease the FUT player days on Friday with probably 2-for-1 packs, moments cards, all that kind of stuff will kind of get in there. And then we're going to have the following Friday, which is FUT Birthday. And that's when FIFA is going to really start to come alive again, because FUT Birthday is one of the best promos in my opinion. They've knocked it out of the park 3 straight years when it comes to FUT Birthday. So I'm hoping 4 straight years because FUT Birthday is one of my favorite promos in FUT. Going back a little bit, obviously I'm going on a little tangent there. 83s and 84s you guys can look at picking up, buying. Look for the ones that have obviously had the biggest spike ups when we've had certain SBCs like party bags. Now, obviously, if you look at the code, you see the What If player here, and you get 2-for-1 packs. This, I think, is going to be coming out next week. This could be coming out as early as this Sunday, in my opinion. And what we saw happen today, because of something like that, and remember, I made a video last night, how to make coins during What If Team 2. A lot of the methods worked, and a lot of the things that I showed you guys actually did rebound. What I did get wrong, though, and I guess it was kind of hindsight at this point, was the investing in certain What If Team 1 cards. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to, because like I recorded my video at like 2 in the morning, so it was like 7 hours after they released this. They don't release these codes anymore late night NA. They release it like so early in the morning for us in the NA that it kind of screws us up a little bit. But I told you guys to invest in Lee's Melo. I told you guys to invest in Marcelo, and they dropped today. So I do apologize. It wasn't something that I knew was coming, so it was not something that, I obviously could have controlled. But what I will tell you guys is this. If we do get the What If guarantee, I think you will see some of these What If cards moving a lot over the next like 2 days until we do get that SBC. Now, what I will tell you guys on this SBC, though, is that people have one shot at this SBC, okay? It's going to require an 83 or an 84 squad with the team of the week, right? So stock up on your 83 and 84s because they will rebound if they do come out with an SBC like this. You will see these guys get pang sold for about 30 minutes, and then the ones that are rare, the ones that are not getting packed at all, will rebound. And also the ones that are going to get multiple, like, they're going to get upgrades. For example, I don't think you should sell this Marcelo card. I really don't. As much as like there's an opportunity where this guy could drop again, I still think people are going to know that he's going to be getting an upgrade next Wednesday. So why sell him? I just don't understand why you would do that. So probably just keep it, in my opinion. Lee's Melo is another guy that I think is going to get an upgrade. So again, he's going to be a crackdown midfielder. He'll be an 88 overall with 80 plus everything. I'd keep that as well. Another way to really make coins is looking at the really rare ones. The Odegaards, the Smallings, the Mbabus, the Sanchos. These are the type of players that aren't going to get packed as much as a guy like, let's say, Pereira, okay? More people will pack Pereira because his percentages in the SBC are going to be much higher. So that's something you could really make coins on, is just kind of buying these guys if they get panicked. So like if you see Sancho dropping like 150k going into Sunday and we get the SBC and he drops maybe a little bit further, pick him up. He's going to rebound 100%. It happens all the time. Now let's talk a little bit about these what if team 2 cards. What I will tell you guys on this, these guys are going to move. I think you'll see Morales, you'll see Richarlison, and you'll see a guy like Mertens probably dropping going into 6 p.m. today. What I will say on this is that you could see a rebound in a guy like Richarlison because of just how rare some of these guys are. Because we didn't get... Listen, the team itself is not really hyped up. Let's be real, okay? There's not a ton of supply with these guys. There wasn't as many... There was packs being left open today, obviously, but there's just not as much supply on some of these cards. Like, Richarlison has literally 11 people on the market, 12 people, whatever the case is, right? If you look at Morales, okay, and you just see some of these prices, right, it's a lot to do with rarity. Look at this. He has a page and a half. You look at a guy like Mertens, okay? These are cards that are easily able to fluctuate and move up because of how rare they are. So it doesn't take a lot of people to buy this card up to make him go up like 100k. So I would really be on the lookout for these cards, you know, going into 6 p.m. today, because people will sell these cards off. 2 different reasons why. They will think that the what if guarantee is coming today, and if it doesn't, they may want to buy back. Number 2 is they think that they're going to pack them, or they're going to see them drop with lightning rounds today at 6 p.m. They might not see that, and you could see maybe a possible rebound on them. I'm not going to say it's a guaranteed rebound because of the way the market's been right now, but I will say you could see a rebound on these guys because we do see that on a couple cards every single promo week. Another thing, you know, I would want to be looking at if I were you guys on the Saturday is these Team League cards. Now, Team Leagues are really interesting because I don't like a ton of these prices. I like Bale in like the 77, 78. I like Pepe at like 75. I don't like a lot of these cards though. I really don't. Bebu I still think is too expensive. In terms of Godin and a Jorg, these are cards that are up so much right now because of the mid and prime icon player pick. That's obviously going to go away pretty soon. What happens if 86, you know, fodder informs kind of correct in price? You can obviously club stock these cards as well. Olbak's an interesting one. I think if you just see him drop off a little bit further, you could see him go up again. Gostin's maybe if he was in like the 31, 32. Other than that, I'm not a huge fan of like a lot of these Team of the Week cards. And the last thing I'd be taking a look at, guys, was like, why did we see so much panic today on the market? And that was really just due to these 2-for-1 packs and what kind of demand that these will have. So next Friday is going to be a crazy day on the market. And what I will tell you guys is this. If you're looking at Ronaldo's and you're looking at Mbappe's, and we told you guys today on the stream that these cards are going to rebound in some capacity today. Now, Ronaldo's back down to 890. If you take a look at this guy's graph, he is 980 here. He goes all the way down to 880, okay? He rebounds to 930. So he had a nice 50k rebound. Now he's back down to 890. If you look at Mbabu, he went to like 380. He's now down again at 330. A lot of people, they panic bought back, and now they're selling off again. This market continues to panic and panic and panic. And also, there's not enough. Like, I always kind of make this conclusion to a lot of people is that you can have so many people, you know, selling the card, but if you have that many people wanting to buy it back up, the card's going to stay at equilibrium. It's not going to drop. It's not going to rise, okay? What you're seeing right now is you're seeing people selling, but you're seeing nobody buy it up. And there's 2 things to panic selling, and those are the 2 reasons. When you don't have enough buying power in the market and people wanting to play with these cards, they're going to keep dropping in price. And this is the FIFA cycle, right? At this point in the game, a lot of people leave, okay? We have just FUT birthday coming up in a couple weeks here, but a lot of people leave the game late February, early March, okay? That's the reality of it. So these guys, the Mbappes, the Neymars, Ronaldos, you're going to see them drop again, okay? You just will. It's the FIFA cycle. If I recommended it to you guys, you pick them up when they drop off, and you just hold them, okay? Because, again, you're going to lose coins regardless, and buying and selling cards weekly is just going to become too stressful for you guys, in my opinion. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit all over the place. I wanted to get my thoughts out. Gonna have another video coming out, obviously, in the morning time. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.